I would like to mention also the Migration Compact. Migration Compact, as probably you know, is an Italian proposal that we hope is going to be integrated by the reflection of the European institutions and inserted in the agenda. I think we are going to have an update the 7th of June of the agenda of the Commission for Migration, and re-elaborated for the European Council of the end of June. I have already heard some skeptical voices saying, well, nothing new under the sun, because in reality, this comprehensive strategy for Africa that Italy is focusing on with this proposal has been in the air for so many years. Everybody has heard about the Barcelona process or the Union for the Mediterranean. But in reality, the significance of this document is, first of all, to recall the urgency and to try to accelerate the implementation of goals that have been established by Europe itself in the Valletta Summit and with the dialogues that were launched by the Italian presidency, Rabat and Khartoum processes. Second of all is recalling the attention to the fact that if we don't have financial means, we cannot achieve this ambitious project we have. And the third is that we are not having only a comprehensive strategy with the long-term objectives, but we have also short-term objectives that should start being implemented immediately with concrete projects with the key partners, African key partners that have to be identified. Which is the difference between why Africa and, but we will, I'm sure, listen to that later on. It's because if the eastern route with the EU-Turkey agreement that, as you know, has so many controversial aspects, but has already achieved an important objective to reduce the number of immigrants coming from the Balkan road. If these refugees and migrants are above all escaping the Syria crisis, what we are seeing from Africa is a mix of refugee and economic migrants that are escaping political instability, poverty, climates, and demographic trends that are so different from European ones. So this phenomenon is going to be with us for decades and deserves a very structured response. The document, the Migration Compact, as you know, has the logic of a partenariat. So there are things that Europe is offering, political, economic, logistic, and financial assistance to better the condition in these countries and have disincentive to migration. At the same time, we are asking the countries to be responsible for the management of the flows, for the border control, and we are compensating the countries that manage to have asylum policies that are respecting international standards. There will be a question of financial instrument, but maybe it will be treated in detail later on. So I just want to say that our proposal is very innovative. We talk about Europe-Africa bonds or European bonds on migration. Maybe this proposal has been controversial. We would like to listen to other proposals, but one thing is sure. If we had 6 billion for Turkey, we cannot have just 2 billion for Africa. So if I have well understood, maybe you know more than me, Europe, the European institutions are working on a starting capital that should, with the leverage of public and private funds, multiply the capital also for Africa. But I would like to stop here because we are all looking forward to listening to our scholars and Ambassador Ekeus. And I just want to say that this is the time to act. As we know, the more Europe is postponing the action on this crucial event, more we are leaving space to nationalism and fascist forces. And we should be scared, not to be immobile, but to react. Thank you.